So this is not surprising when it comes to Vivo or Oppo. Obviously, they're sensor companies. But as you know from Oppo foldable phones, they like to push the envelope. They like to, do the unthinkable. So I'm not surprised that Vivo is also doing the unthinkable as well. So Vivo claims with their next foldable cell phone, it's actually going to have Apple Watch support, meaning it can be utilized with an Apple Watch. Now, zero other Androids can work with the Apple Watch. There's some workarounds, but they're really glitchy and usually it doesn't go one for one. So, if this is the case, right, and Vivo does find a way to get Android, or I believe they have they have a certain name for their software. I think it's Oxygen OS, I believe. I might be incorrect on that. But if they could get their their type of Android to run with an Apple Watch, this could be huge. I mean, this is eventually could go down the line of Samsung figures out how to do this. Obviously, Oppo will too, which will bring it to the OnePlus devices. This could be a huge revolutionary change, especially because there's a lot of people who do like Apple Watches. Trust me, I love Galaxy Watch more than the next guy, but there are a lot of people who like Apple Watches. So if you could figure out a way to get Apple Watch to work with an Android, this could be humongous. So I'm excited for this. This is what they're claiming. Keep that in mind. Take everything with a grain of salt whenever a company claims something, because sometimes, they're like, hey, we're going to try to do this. We're going to try to make this work. But it's a very good possibility it doesn't work, and it ends up just never happening. So it's one of those two, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't work. But if it does, this would be absolutely humongous for not just Vivo foldable phones, obviously, because yes, it would be cool for the Vivo foldable phone, but it'll also be cool for foldable phones and candy bar cell phones moving forward. Because I'm sure, let's be honest, this is a copycat industry. The second Vivo comes out with this, Samsung's going to find out how to do it. Same thing with Google. Same thing with Oppo. Same thing with list off company name here. And unless Apple really wants to be, poopy heads, as you could call it. We don't cuss on this channel. And they could figure out a loop around to actually stop this from happening. So pretty much what they could do is put in iOS software, whatever Vivo uses to get it to work, they could make it so it doesn't work. So, I mean, again, this is also another thing, because Apple, they want you to buy Apple. They don't want you to buy Android. And while, yes, you're still buying an Apple Watch for them, the whole purpose is they want you to buy an iPhone and have to buy an iPhone. So if you want an Apple Watch, you have to buy an iPhone. So Apple could also just be absolute, taken out here and just fluff over the consumer. Who knows? Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. See you guys next one. Peace out.